The Chancellor was forced to defend her decision to fly to China while the UK economy is in turmoil under fire. Chancellor Reeves has defended her decision to fly to China while the UK economy is in turmoil by insisting the trip will raise living standards. But the visit was branded pointless by senior Tory Sir Ian Duncan Smith, who said, "The murderous, brutal, law-breaking, communist regime in China will not deliver the growth the Labour government craves." And there is growing anger among Labour MPs who believe Ms. Reeves is out of her depth and should never have been appointed to her Treasury job. The Chancellor is today meeting Chinese Vice Premier He Lifeng in Beijing and tomorrow will be in Shanghai, China's economic center. She is the most senior British politician to visit the communist nation since former Prime Minister Theresa May in 2018. It comes as the cost of government borrowing reached its highest level for 16 years, stoking fears Ms. Reeves will be forced to impose brutal spending cuts on vital public services to avoid further tax rises. Chaos on financial markets continued yesterday as the yield on government bonds, or GITS, rose again before falling back slightly. Higher yields mean it is more expensive for governments to borrow money. Opposition MPs demanded Ms. Reeves return home to deal with the crisis, but she insisted, by finding common ground on trade and investment while being candid about our differences and upholding national security as the first duty of this government, we can build a long-term economic relationship with China that works in the national interest. The Chancellor said the visit was part of the government's plan for change, which is about growing the economy and raising living standards. Ms. Reeves, accompanied by Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey, Chief Executive of the Financial Conduct Authority Nicola, and representatives from some of Britain's biggest financial services firms, will hold talks about boosting trade and investment. She also said she would raise human rights abuses in Hong Kong and urge China to end economic support for Russia's invasion of Ukraine.